and then it dawned on them. The niggas, they call them the best, I moonwalk on them. Weed all morning, and then it dawned on them. The niggas, they call them the best, I moonwalk on them. I'm add gasoline, put the torch on them. They gon' keep waving the bull until they let's go. Weed all morning, and then it dawned on them. The niggas, they call them the best, I moonwalk on them. I'm add gasoline, put the torch on them. They gon' keep waving the bull until these horns on them. You fall on morning, before it starts storming, they really no competition. I rip apart all of them, go cold. I serve niggas till they get boring. Midnight, midday, everybody, I make it look simple G's. I wake the floor with them C's, stack triple cheese, need 50 gauge, just cop none of that triple B's. My POK ring. Poverty society climbing up every day. Honesty inside of me probably be what I say. I stay here too long, it'll probably come my way. Things don't wanna go and get clean, they want that yay. Run up on my mansion, you running up with a K. Weed mixed with that Henny and Alizé. $100 bill or a penny, I'm about my pay. Rich niggas holler my name, it's all hate. Money bags and finger pointing is all it takes. One more step and you're stepping into your fate. Wake up before you can't wake up, yeah, it's your wait. Nobody better than Blue, what he do? 50 put me here, who I'm supposed to listen to? These niggas are scared of the unit, I'm living proof. You ain't gotta like me, you love me, I love you. If you ever lived a life of G, or seen half of the things that my eyes see, you be just like me, then you be just like me.
80 calories, unsweetened. Socialite vodka soda. Nothing to confess.
Double it down, Paul. Do your magic. Yeah. We rolling now, nigga. Ball's down, baby. You know I like to have fun, yeah. When the last time you heard one of these? Yeah. My baby had a birthday in September. Smoked so much that I couldn't remember now.
I remember the movie that made me not want to go to prison was American Me.
Yeah.
Based on what you experienced yourself as a Mexican in prison, was that pretty accurate?
Well, it was. I didn't like it. It was kind of far-fetched, and it got a lot of people in a lot of trouble.
People got killed.
And it was sort of, we didn't disrespect anybody. Because a mangy dog, I'd rather have him for a friend than an enemy. And charged with
American Me.
Yeah.
Edward James Olmos.
Yeah.
A lot of you
know really hit it.
What, did you know that? The head of the Mexican mafia. Right, and from what I heard, the big problem in that movie was that he showed that guy getting raped.
That was one of them.
In juvenile hall. And that's considered the biggest no-no.
Right. Said he went up to Joe Murray told me, no, he didn't. Told me on the phone, no, he mean.
So you know the head of the Mexican mafia?
I knew him. Cancer.
Huh. Yeah. Okay. And from what I understand, some of the
people out here, and about 4 out here, 6
of American.
It was funny because I remember Donald Garcia, another Mexican mafia that got out and turned Christian, just straight out said, you know, they were talking about no, and he would, yeah, that falls on you, Eddie, you know, so.
Okay.
So you've got to be, the power of cinema, you got to be really careful.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. And I don't mean, am I offending something? No, you just gotta be real careful about telling the truth. Okay, the leader of the Mexican Mafia was never raped.
Yeah.
All right? So that's number one.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, what are you gonna tell his kids? You know what I mean? It's like, how do you explain that to his kids? And if you notice, after that movie, the people involved with that movie, the people involved with that, a lot of the actors came to me and asked, Danny, are we in that? No, you work a beast, you know. And a guy named Eddie Bunker, who was one of Joe Morgan's best friends, and we met actually with Edward and his manager, I guess, at a place called Jerry's Deli in Encino. And I told him, our friend, you can't do this, Holmes. You can't do this. You're brothers.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, it's a lot of times your ego and will tell you, no, I can get away with this. You know?
Yeah, I think so. So Joe Pegleg Morgan.
Joe Pegleg, yeah.
He died in '92.
Yeah.
So from what I heard, there was a price on Edward James Olmos's head over that. That's true.
Yeah. It's funny because I got a letter from some people in Marion, Illinois. I'm not in the Mexican Mafia, never have been, right? I grew up with all the guys. We were all in Tracy and Soledad together. I never joined. Boxing kept me out of everything. You know?
Okay. And you said you saved Edward James Olmos's life?
I got a letter from a couple of guys from Marion, and I read it. And the mistake I made was I got it, and I took it because it said receipt requested, and I got it really. Shit! I looked at it Marion, right? And so I read it, and they said, "You go to my dad. Please talk to my dad. And I'm sorry for this." They apologized to me for involving me, but they had to get this done. So I went to talk to the guy in command. I remember asking my attorney, Terry Wood, what should I do? And he said, well, would you rather be in trouble with the Mexican Mafia or the feds? And I go, well, the feds got rules. He said, well, let's go. So we both went to talk to second in command. Well, Joe was gone, and he said, I think, he really did. Did you see me? You didn't see me.
Edward James Olmos. Okay.
Because he thought that I was.
So it was a setup.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't have to. It was kind of. Even though I was in prison, and even though I was. Something. My life to somebody else.
Yeah.
Not commit my life to God, but I don't want to commit. Because when you do, when you join a gang, you're committing your life to that gang.
Yeah.
Okay? And gang members are followers. I want to be a follower. And I want to be champ. I would like to be welterweight champion. A lot of people in a lot of trouble.
People got killed around that movie.
Blood In and Blood Out is a movie that I did with Taylor Hackford. And it was sort of, we didn't because a mangy dog, I'd rather have him for a friend than an enemy. And the person in charge of that movie made a lot of mistakes.
American Me.
Yeah.
Edward James Olmos.
Yeah. A lot of mistakes. You know, he admitted.
What, did you know him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I saved his life.
Well, nobody knows until now. Everything changed.
No. Everything changed.
In that movie was that he showed that guy getting raped.
That was one of them.
In juvenile hall. And that's considered the biggest no-no.
Right. And then he lied about getting permission to do it.
Aha.
He said he went up to talk to Joe Morgan, and
Joe Morgan is the guy?
Yeah, Joe Morgan told me, no, he didn't. Told me on the phone, no, he didn't.
So you know the head of the Mexican Mafia?
I knew him, he passed away.
He passed away, okay.
I think the last 3 or 4, the leader of the Mexican Mafia died of cancer.
Huh. Yeah. Okay. And from what I understand, some of the people featured in that movie, like I think, got killed because of them being in that movie.
4 out here, and about, 6 in prison.
6 people got killed over American Me.
Yeah, probably about. Yeah.
Just being part of it. Yeah.
But, and it was funny because I remember Donald Garcia, another Mexican got out of another state, they they were talking about no, and yeah, that falls on you, Eddie, you know, so.
Okay.
So you got to be, the power of cinema, you got to be really careful.
Yeah.
You wait a minute. And I don't mean, am I offending something? No, you just got to be real careful about telling the truth. Okay, the leader of the Mexican Mafia was never raped.
Yeah.
All right? So that's number one.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, what are you going to tell his kids? You know what I mean? What are you going to tell his kids? So, and if you notice, after that movie, the people involved with that movie, they have nothing involved with that movie because Danny, are we that? No, you work a piece, you know, and a guy named Eddie Bunker, who was one of Joe Morgan's best friends, and we met actually with Edward and his manager, I guess, at a place called Jerry's Deli in Encino. And I told him, our friend, you can't do this, Holmes. You can't do this. You're offending some very, well, theatrical. I mean, you're not dealing with theatrical motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, it's a lot of times your ego and will tell you, no, I can get away with this. You know.
Yeah, I looked it up. So Joe Pegleg Morgan.
Joe Pegleg, yeah.
He died in '93.
Yeah.
So from what I heard, there was a price on Edward James Olmos's head over that. That's true.
It's funny because I got a letter from some people in Marion, Illinois. I'm not in the Mexican Mafia, right? I know I'm not in the Mexican Mafia. See, it's solid that together, but I never joined. Boxing kept me out of everything.
Okay. You said you saved Edward James Olmos's life?
I got a letter from a couple of guys from Marion, and I read it. And the mistake I made was I got it, and I took it because it said receipt requested, and I got it really. Shit! I looked at it Marion, right? And so I read it, and they said, "You go to my dad, please talk to my dad." I read it, and they didn't apologize to me for involving me, but they had to get this done. So I went to talk to the guy in command. I remember asking my attorney, Terry Rigg, what should I do? And he said, well, would you rather be in trouble with the Mexican Mafia or the feds? And I go, well, the feds got rules. He said, well, let's go. So we both went to talk to second in command. Well, Joe was gone, and he said, well, you know, I think, you know, he was disrespect, blah, 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 blah. I said, will you go talk to him? Yeah. So he refused to see me. He wouldn't see me.
Edward James Olmos. Okay.
Because he thought that I was a setup. Yeah, and I was in the mob, and I've never been in the mob.
How come you never joined?
I didn't have to. It was kind of, even though I was in prison, and even though I was figuring on doing forever, I still knew there was something better than committing my life to somebody else.
Yeah.
Not commit my life to God, but you know, I don't want to come, because when you do, when you join a gang, you're committing your life to that gang.
Yeah.
Okay, and you know, I don't care if you're a mangy dog. I'd rather have you for a friend than an enemy. And the person in charge of that movie made a lot of mistakes.
American Me.
Yeah.
Edward James Olmos.
Yeah. A lot of mistakes. You know, he admitted it.
Do you know him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I saved his life, really, and he won't admit that either.
Well, okay. So from what I understand, you know, that story was based on the head of the Mexican Mafia, right? And from what I heard, the big problem in that movie was that he showed that guy getting raped.
That was one of them.
In juvenile hall. And that's considered the biggest no-no.
Right. And then he lied about getting permission. He lied. He said, no, I'm doing it. And
Joe Morgan, the guy?
Yeah, Joe Morgan told me, no, he didn't. He told me on the phone, no, he didn't.
So you know the head of the Mexican Mafia?
I knew him. He passed away.
He passed away, okay.
The last 3 or 4 the Mexican Mafia died of cancer.
Huh. Yeah. Okay. And from what I understand, some of the people featured in that movie, like I think, like got killed. Out here, and about 60 killed them. Donald Garcia, another Mexican mafia that got out and turned Christian, just straight out said, you know, they were talking about no, and yeah, that falls on you, Eddie, you know, so. Okay, so you got to be, the power of cinema, you got to be really careful. Yeah. You wait a minute. And I don't mean, and I don't mean careful about telling the truth. Okay, the leader of the Mexican Mafia was never raped.
Yeah.
All right? So that's number one.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, what are you going to tell his kids? You know what I mean? It's like, how do you explain that to his kids? And if you notice, after that movie, okay, because a lot of the actors came to me.
A lot of the actors came to me.
A lot of the actors came to me. A guy named Eddie Bunker, who was one of Joe Morgan's best friends, and we met actually with Encino. And I told him, my friend, you can't do this. You can't do this. You're offending some very, very. Well, theatrical. I mean, you're not dealing with theatrical motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know, but a lot of times.
Yeah, I looked it up. So Joe Pegleg Morgan. Joe Pegleg, yeah. He died in '93.
Yeah.
So from what I heard, there was a price on Edward James Olmos's head over that. That's true.
Yeah. It's funny because I got a letter from some people in Marion, Illinois. I'm not in the Mexican Mafia, never have been, right? I know, I grew up with all the guys. So we all in Tracy and Soledad together. I never joined. Boxing kept me out of everything. You know?
Okay. And you said you saved Edward James Olmos's life?
I got a letter from a couple of guys from Marion, and I read it. And the mistake I made was I got it, and I took it because it said receipt requested, and I got it really. Shit! I looked at it with Marion, right? And so I read it, and they said, "You go to my dad, please talk to me." I read it, and they said, "Go to my dad, please talk to me." I had to get this done, so I went to talk to the guy in command. And I remember asking my attorney, Terry Wood, what should I do? And he said, "Well, would you rather be in trouble with the Mexican Mafia or the feds?" And I go, "Well, the feds got rules." He said, "Well, let's go." So we both went to talk to second in command. Well, Joe was gone, and he said, "Well, you know, I think, you know, he really disrespected blah, 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 blah." I said, "Will you go talk to him?" Yeah. So he refused to see me. He didn't see me. Okay. Never been to mine.
How come you never joined?
I didn't have to. It was kind of, even though I was doing it forever, I still knew there was something better than committing my life to somebody else.
Yeah.
Not commit my life to God, but you know, I don't want to commit. Because when you do, when you join a gang, you're committing it. And the person in charge of that movie made a lot of mistakes.
American Me.
Yeah.
Edward James Olmos.
Yeah. A lot of them. You know, he admitted.
Do you know him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saved his life, really, and he won't admit that either.
Well, okay, so from what I understand, you know, that story was based on the head of the Mexican Mafia, right? And from what I heard, the big problem in that movie was that he showed that guy getting raped.
That was one of them.
In juvenile hall. And that's considered the biggest no-no.
Right. And then he lied about getting permission to do it. He said he went up to talk to Joe Morgan, and
Joe Morgan is the guy?
Yeah, Joe Morgan told me, no, he didn't. He told me on the phone, no, he didn't.
So you know the head of the Mexican Mafia?
I knew him, he passed away.
He passed away, okay.
The last 3 or 4 leaders of the Mexican Mafia died of cancer.
Huh. Yeah. Okay. And from what I understand, some of the people featured in that movie, like I think, got killed because of them being in that movie.
4 out here, and about, 6 in prison.
6 people got killed over American Me.
Yeah, probably, but
just being part of it.
Yeah. But, and it was funny because I remember Donald Garcia, another Mexican mafia that got out and turned Christian, just straight out said, you know, they were talking about no, and he went, yeah, that falls on you, Eddie, you know, so.
Okay.
So you got to be the power. And I don't mean, am I offending somebody? No, you just got to be real careful about telling the truth. Okay, the leader of the Mexican Mafia was never raped.
Yeah.
All right. So that's number 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, what are you going to tell his kids? You know.
Número 3. You know.
I'm not here.
Oh, really? Now, where are you? Shut your beard. Hello? Hey, Tony. Okay, just a second. It's Tony.
Mama?
Come on, get you closer. And meet me in front of Oakland Motors in 45 minutes.
What are you talking about, man? What happened? All right, I'll be there.
You're still on the phone, man. Let's go.
Hey, take it easy, okay? I'm leaving now. Fuck.
Mira, Tony, this is what I'm going to do for you. Call Lopez. Call him at his office at 3 o'clock sharp. Okay? Head you tie. Sit down. We fucked up. He got away. Okay? You got it? Yeah. Hold on a second. We fucked up. He got away. What time? 3 o'clock sharp. Okay, good.